Hi there, welcome back to This War of Mine. Turns out Boris wasn't invincible after all. I'll admit that was a terrible night. On a purely gameplay standpoint, that was a mistake. But in terms of making it more interesting, possibly for you and for me, definitely for me at least, we have a little struggle going on. He's sad, but he's not depressed. You're still slightly wounded, but that's working out. Only you can recover from bullet holes lying down. One day, father fell ill, so I had to go to the market. My fears proved unfounded, as nothing bad happened to me on the way. But when I was coming home, I saw smoke over our street. Our house was on fire. I couldn't get inside. The smoke was too thick. Dreading the worst, I started calling my father and sister. Nobody answered. Then I found them in the backyard. Were they okay? Or were they okay? Or was your yard on fire? It's a very vague story. But I hope it worked out for you. But Katya doesn't seem to give a shit. But Boris is that everyone else is sad. Which kind of makes sense. She just got here. Oh boy. Well, this isn't going so bad. At least we don't have to. At least now we have enough beds for everyone. We still need to keep warm, apparently. We're still at plus 4 degrees centigrade. Centigrade? And it's not so bad. It's not a problem, really. That was something born of arrogance, that action. But I'm okay with it, I say as I wipe the singular tear from my eye. But seriously, it's okay. I mean, it's not likely to matter in the long run. To his close ones after the war. Alright. If there's anything I have... Well, I do have a number of problems with the game. Not that I'm not enjoying it overall. But... it's a problem that a lot of games have, actually. Not just this War of Mine. It's that I have no idea who I am. Am I the invisible force that guides them? Their conscience? Their collective conscience? Haha. But am I one of them? Because they appear to be talking to someone, or is that conversation? Are there story parts, conversations with other people? You know what? Sure, we lost our shotgun, but we're gonna get it back, because if there's one thing I know, it's unfounded revenge for a fight that we started that was completely unnecessary. I guess I feel a little better about Boris's death. Not that I'm saddened, but it would feel better if he died for a purpose instead of just walking in, starting a fight with people who I knew from a previous run as assholes. It is now 12 p.m. It was pretty much a useless death. Everyone's getting... Is there anything else for us to build? Can I upgrade this? So we can make our own guns and ammo and be more prepared to kill everyone. We're gonna need whatever the mixer is, so let's make a mixer. Because we can. Might even make, let them cook their food now. But that doesn't really seem all that necessary. Marin is our handyman. He's gonna be doing our work for us for much cheaper than everyone else. They haven't paid out, but we got enough food, and we're gonna get enough food for that revenge. I feel like I'm throwing good money after bad in this case, but I also like long walks on the beach. I know that's not how that quote goes, but I haven't seen Austin Powers in a very, very long time. And I feel like that's one of the movies I didn't appreciate as a kid. We're gonna end the day. There's not much else to do. We're gonna send Katya out because she has the most backpack space. You're gonna sleep. It's pretty much safe. We're not... You know what? In our killing spree run, we're probably gonna hit the military outpost. I've never been much further. You just meet a trader outside and a bunch of people with guns, so let's not mess with that. Looking back at the video, we actually killed 2 of them, so they should be pretty safe. Bring all the bullets. We have no tools. Boris had them. We're gonna get them back. because I want my revenge. And that guy should be wounded. I didn't even bring a knife. Who are you talking to? That is my phone again. And it's off to the bed too. We need to be sort of clever about this. In some manner. I don't think we're gonna have to be that clever. I only see one blip. And a lot of corpses. We're gonna close that up. And then we're gonna dig around here. In this room, by the way, is the reason why these people are pretty much jerks. We're gonna get to that little mark over there in just a second. Let's look at it now. They've taken down all the pictures but left this one with little girls on a beach. I don't want to know the reasons. The game implied it, you're inferring it right now. And yeah, they're probably pedophiles. The kind of people who former prisoners, at least on TV, say that, you know, even other inmates want to fuck up because nobody messes with kids. We can still fuck this up, seriously. He was really an unhappy man. Maybe he didn't seem that unhappy. He seemed alright. Anyway, we're gonna... This is happening. And then we're gonna loot the shit out of this place. In a structural sense, it might be better to... Two blips? Didn't I kill the other one? Well, this just got a little interesting. We're gonna have to find a way up there. Oh, he's taking a piss. Oh, there's a hiding spot up here, and bet he was polite enough to close the door. No. I feel like I'm gonna regret this and lose two people instead of one, but that one isn't moving. It might just be a window or something. Yeah, I hope that's a window. If I remember right, it is a window. You don't want to shoot him from the front, you want to take him out from the back. I'm not engaging in a front fight. Actually, let's make some noise. Make him run over here. Yeah, we're gonna fuck you up. This is happening. I wonder if the way that that thing fills up. Hey, guess what? Okay, that's for killing Boris. He may not have meant much to me, but he was mine. And that's a good enough reason. And now we're pretty much filled up on everything. Let's bring back... You know, for the sake of pacing, I guess I should have left this for last, but I didn't see the point. There are way more things to kill, and this is fine. I will miss Boris and his backpack. Unfortunately, I can't... Maybe it's not a backpack. Maybe it's just how much they can carry at one time. And I mean, I get that the music has to stay all tense and shit, but there's nobody here. Everyone's dead. And how? This should be fine. There's a lot to loot in this place. That'll put us in a good position. I actually think the war doesn't last as long as it should. We're going home. There's nothing else. There's nothing else for us here. The war should last way longer, because I could spend 3 to 4 days just scavenging the shit out of one area, and then there's nothing, and then I'm done, and I'm healthy and safe and shit. But still like the game. It's just that it could have been much better. It just needed a little more to be truly great. Although the concept does carry it a fair bit of the way in terms of greatness. He was a pedophile. You should feel good about killing pedophiles. I mean, you shouldn't feel good about killing anybody, I guess. Are you sad? We can get you drinking. And there has been no violence? Yes, he was a threat. And I have made sure that this doesn't happen to anyone else, at least not from that guy. And now we're all, doing super well. I guess we're sick. 'Tis just a crash. 'Tis just a flesh wound. Another movie that I don't think I appreciated as a kid. Monty Python. I mean, I guess it's funny. That's what everyone tells me. And if you look at the jokes on it, those jokes have been imitated in TV. I can't cite an example, so the incredulous Hulk is gonna get my ass, but pretty much, yeah. That's a trope. Not that you should go to TV tropes for an actual. You can get ideas from it, but if you're a writer, learn the craft. Don't just rely on a website with, I'll do this thing, because you also need to know the reasons for it, yada yada. But moving right along. Oh, good. You paid out. I'm not even sure we even have to leave, but I want to keep this interesting. If we're gonna win, it's hard. I'm not saying that it's easy for everyone. Some people might actually have emotions involved when it comes to this war of mine. I just happen to not. Again, that I feel that speaks more of me than of the game itself. It is very different from the usual viewpoint that games give to players. Usually, let's make someone a Johnny guitar. We put it in bedrooms so that everyone's fucking annoyed. They're gonna stab each other tonight and just try. I don't know. I think he died in sleep. How? Knives fell on him like 18 times. But yeah, it's not the usual. It's not very traditional viewpoint. They usually put you in a position of power. Look at BioWare games. You're always the leader. There's always something special about you, as if there's no story worth. Okay, that's not fair, but that's their preferred viewpoint. To make you someone special who everybody follows, who gives orders, basically a power fantasy, and this has no power. And we've all been powerless to some extent in our lives, just being passengers in our own experiences, but this is, I think I'm just not connecting with this. There probably is. It again might not be a failing of the game, might be my failing, but there you go. Was asked to make a set of burglary tools. I refused. Money was good, but I wanted none of it. I wish I knew these customers wouldn't take no for an answer. I figured they couldn't force the shop door, so we just tossed them out there for the window, our bedroom window. Well, that's kind of fucked up. If you're wondering what that is, I think that's rain, but that shouldn't last that long. And I don't think you'll even hear it in the final recording. Everyone's fine, we have no visitors. I guess we're doing too well for the game to try to fuck with us. I think that's it. I think I want the game to fuck with me a little more than it is. What do we need? We have medicine, we have materials, we have food, we have guns up the fucking wazoo. So when you're doing well, and you can see the end in sight, which we can, I think we're only 10 days from the end, what do? I guess you try to help the people around you. I know this can also be a fight, or it can just be some priest begging you not to mess with people. I accidentally killed them all. Not accidentally. Could go for a burger. Shelled school, danger. Huge amount of materials, lots of meds. Where's the hooker area? I know there's a brothel somewhere here. I don't even know where to go. But we shouldn't rest on our laurels. I'm very tempted to explore the hotel. That's where Roman died in the first season. By the way, don't watch that first season. If you think I'm barely understandable now, that one was a mess. We don't have... Oh, we have a crowbar. We're gonna bring our gun. This is stupid. This is really stupid. We don't have body armor. We should trade. We should find that first. The ruined villa. Some people did. That place fucks me up so much. I wouldn't recommend going there. But let's go to the supermarket. I don't think we've fully... What happened? Oh wait, let's finish looting this first. Focus. I don't think anyone will show up. But why take risks? I forgot my saw, but that's okay. I don't think we'll have any trouble whatsoever. It's just a nice quiet scavenging run. I'm gonna loot the shit out of this place. So while we're looting the small apartment building, there's not gonna be much to talk about, so why don't you take this opportunity to talk to a stranger on the internet? Me. Tell me a secret. Go ahead, right now. It's okay, I'm not gonna tell anyone. Jesus. I mean, I'm not gonna tell anyone, but really? You killed the bunny on Easter? That's fucked up, man. If someone actually did that, I'd like to know why. Because bunnies are tasty. I've never actually had rabbit, but people tell me it's gamey, which is a word that isn't as descriptive as, say, the word caramelized, because you have some idea of what you're getting from the word caramelized. Oh, it sounds so tasty and just mouth-watering and shit. But then there's gamey, and it tastes gamey, and you don't know what it is, but you know the taste. You know what they mean about from it. Seriously, I miss bars though. Wish you could bring him back from the dead, because I can't carry shit. We're already done. We can spend the rest of our time, literally the next 10 nights, just digging through this shit, because we're not in trouble. Because we're just getting components and shit. I know that wasn't the most efficient use of our time. We didn't even get the food, but what do you want from me? Better play? Yeah, okay. Riskier play? I can do that too. But we're not prepared. We're gonna spend the last 5 days, I think, fighting. What a night. I'm not even worried about that. Here. Get some fake meds. It's not fake. But it may as well be fake. We have to take care of each other. We must get the meds per round. At least that gives me some sort of objective. Maybe you get sicker the better you're doing. Just so the game says, here's something to do, you jackass. You proud of yourself now? Honestly, I wouldn't even be worried if Marin died from a gameplay standpoint. I think it's still gonna work out. You're kind of a dick, but I agree with you. I mean, one less bandit to worry about. Yeah, okay. You know, you think those things, you don't say it. You don't celebrate death out loud. What do I know? You might have told me that secret. I killed a hobo and it felt good. I set homeless women on fire and it makes me erect. I really hope it doesn't. Call 911. That guy's crazy. Not that I've ever beaten a guy up, but if you beat a guy up, just, you know, get a brick and start wailing on his head. And don't be a drama queen, you'll be fine. Start wailing on his head, just start yelling out, call 911, call 911, and people are just gonna be really confused. You're okay, and the guy's gonna say you attacked him, but you're the one who asked for 911. And shit. How's that gonna look to reporters and shit? A guy called for 911 on his own beating. No one's gonna think you're guilty. No, that's barely logic, I agree. But it is a thought, and it is something. We even want to upgrade this? We need more electric parts. I hope someone new pops by. Oh, that's convenient. That is hilariously convenient. Well, not hilarious. That's an overused word. But you can't stop me. You're not my supervisor! I don't have a supervisor. I did. It was pretty cool. Good leader, very bald. We have enough shotguns to trade. Exactly what I need. That's very scary. You don't want to hear that. A powerful weapon. Sure, we'll sell that because you want it. We'll sell that too. That's a backup weapon. We have food. What do we want, really? This shit isn't even rare, but we don't want anything. Here. Maybe we'll get that coffee drinker some coffee. It won't do. Try harder. No. Well, maybe. Maybe I can. You know what? I'm gonna get this. Just because I don't want to have to lug out that stuff. I know it's very common. But it's just simpler this way, honestly. And when you can say that, when you have the comfort to just not give a shit, the game is going well. It's the most unfortunate time of the year to fall ill. I don't know if there's a good time to fall ill. I guess when you can deal with it, it's okay, I'm sick, but we're okay because we've got ambulances in the hospitals and whatever else you want. We just need one more part and one more electric part, so we're gonna go for parts and medicine in our next run. Again, not that concerned. Marin's gonna go lie down. We're gonna end the day. I'm not even afraid. It's just now 9 days of doing well, which is a privileged condition. Again, I'm not, shit-talking people who have trouble. Not a lot of medicine here, but we have some more drugs for him anyway. Yeah, that's probably all we'll need. I'm not even worried. If someone's there, we can run, and it won't cost us anything but time. And you can't get time back, but it doesn't really matter in this case. Yeah, I'm not shit-talking anyone who has trouble playing the game for an emotional or gameplay standpoint. It's just that maybe we've been lucky. Even in the very first run, which you shouldn't watch, but I guess that now that I've mentioned it, I'm just bringing attention to it. There's no... The only reason that went south is because I did the same thing I did here. I decided to start a fight, and it wasn't necessary at all. Shit, what did we get? We need more of that shit. It was just uncalled for. I went to the hotel, started a fight, and then Roman died. He said he was good at combat. Good at fucking taking bullets, which is a trait that everyone has. If you stand real still, you're gonna get shot unless you have one of those insurmountable survival instincts. You're just gonna duck instinctively, which people want to have. I guess people fantasize that in a danger situation, if we're gonna do well and everything is gonna be fine, but that's just... You don't really know. But you can believe it if that helps. I'm sorry, you might have a survival instinct. I'm sure I don't. This could get interesting. We don't need the sugar. We'll need that for bait. We have enough cigarettes at home, I assume. Not that it matters, because we'll be back. We're leaving already. Well, we may as well look for more parts before we go. Just so we can start working on our workshop. That's fine. Don't need that. Oh, fantastic. Exactly what we were looking for. We can leave the broken gun. That should be okay. We should be fine. As with most procedurally generated roguelikes, the difficulty really lies in the first few days or the first few minutes of the game. If you don't get a good start, you're gonna go straight to hell. And I feel like this game, strangely enough, doesn't really give hard enough of a start. Maybe they're gonna come out with a hard mode. The developers have sort of promised more content for this game. I'm looking forward to it. It looks amazing. It's an amazing game. It just needs a little more, a little push, which is better than a lot of, what you can say for a lot of games, or just crap from the start, but you have to figure out what's wrong with it and fix it for the developer, or just wait for an expansion for it to even be playable. We've been raided. Fine, we'll get him medicine. And good food. Maybe this can kill him. I'm a little curious. Super curious if it actually kills him. Yeah, we'll get you coffee, buddy. You know what else is getting too hard? Not my dick because of a blood clot. No, my penis is fine. Not that... I guess some of you would care in that you don't wish it any particular harm. But it's not in the forefront of your minds. And it really shouldn't be. You don't even know what I look like. I'm gonna have a 2-inch or a 10-inch dick, which I hear either is not necessarily wanted except for very specific circumstances. Is it the sort of thing? I guess, if you're gonna brag about your dick, you may as well say it's not that big, and then when they look at it, oh, it is kind of big, and just leave it to surprise to make it seem happy. It also depends on how confident you are. Depending on how confident you are, if a woman starts laughing or smiling when they see you, we're gonna upgrade our metal workshop to get back to the game. But if a woman starts laughing when they see your dick, it's just gonna be, oh, she likes it, she's smiling, and things work out. But if you have low self-esteem, like, oh no, she's laughing. But she didn't leave, right? She's still there, so you got a shot. So you're saying you have a shot. We can make shotguns, pistols. We're gonna get that military vest and a helmet, some protection. Jesus. Now please be a new party member. You brought me something? What did you bring me? Are you a trader? Did you bring me yourself as a new character? Oh, cool. That's nice. We don't really need it, but it's cool. My sister and husband, they live in a bar. I think we save it there leaving before you go. That's really stupid. No. Fine. Yes. Your shotgun's broken. I don't know how you defended yourself with that, but what's important is you're okay, I guess. I need a new party member. I need bars back. We should research necromancy. Is there a necromancy option? We have enough. We have way enough. But we're gonna make one anyway. Maybe we can trade it out. Fine, we're gonna get him medicine. It might not be what the people want, but it's the smart move. We're gonna do one more day. I know the last episode actually ran long, 40 minutes instead of our usual 20, but there you go. Day by day. I've got the solution for your sadness right here, buddy. I wonder, if we get everyone drunk, will we have trouble defending ourselves at night? And will it actually come up? Let's do that. Katya, go drinking. You're shit at this guitar thing. You're bringing everybody down. Well fed and drunk. Yeah, let's get that Lara drunk. I bet she's crazy when she's drunk. Oh, alright, you're not in the mood for drinking. People drink when they're happy, not just when they're sad. As I've talked about before. But get everyone... Now, I guess you can't get everyone drunk. You bring everyone down with your singing. Yeah, I bet she's crazy. I mean, she'd take a knife and stab you in the neck with it, then cut off your dick and feed it to a dog, turn it to a sausage, feed it to your loved ones. She shouldn't do that. I don't even know what we're trying to go for. Some meds, some materials. Meds! That's right. That's what we need. It'll make us feel bad, but it won't matter. We can... Ruined villa. Lots of meds, supermarket, some materials. Hotel. Oh, fuck the hotel. Not right now. Interesting. No meds here in the central square, which is where you can actually go trading if you're doing fine. Danger, no. Yeah, I want to get risky, but not that risky. Let's try it. You will need our basic tools and the problem solver. We're going for meds. We are going for medicine, and we're not leaving until I find medicine. Nobody here, I think. Hear no pings. Fuck, is that a bullet? Is that a gunshot? Whatever that is, it sounds pretty high caliber, and I'm not gonna fuck with that. Doesn't look like there's a lot of hiding places here, so as exciting as it would be to start a fight, it's probably not a good idea. Can we get... It's flooded. That's interesting. Jesus, take it easy, buddy. What are you even shooting? And why did Katya keep going? There's a guy shooting, shit out there. This is still a good idea, I bet. I have been here once or twice in the winning run. It's really just a lot of components, I think. A lot of parts. Jesus, please don't look down here. As much as I like excitement, we don't want to lose Katya over it because she has 12 backpack slots and everyone else doesn't. They have 10. I guess that's why that group composition was made. It's really made to take advantage of Boris, because he has the backpack slots. This would have gone way worse without Boris, I think. He made it real easy. Very time efficient. Every time he came out, he came back with a lot of stuff, which allowed Marin to... It's a really strong team, actually. You get a lot of stuff and only expend very little. Who's wounded? That guy's nuts. We're out of here. That guy's fucking nuts. We are leaving now. I know we leave after an event. I just don't know what that event is, because I remember being able to access the basement because it didn't look flooded. But now it's flooded. And now we're leaving. Please don't shoot. Please don't shoot me in the back. Okay, that's good. No problems. Not nervous at all. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Did people at home make it without a single scratch? Don't brag about that. Don't. I mean, that's fantastic. Anyway, that's where we're gonna end. Well, this episode anyway. If you had a chuckle, learned something new, or told me a deep dark secret that you've never told anyone else, please click the like button and subscribe to the channel. I'd greatly appreciate it. This has been Patinator. This has been This War of Mine, and I hope I see you next time.